Well, that is the exhaust wrapped. I don't know if it looks better or worse, but whatever, it's done. This is just a bit of an attempt to dry it out. It's a little on the wet side, and I've ordered some high temperature paint for this, so I can spray the paint the whole thing with the wrap on it to try and seal it all up. I'm going to go over the top of it with the torch again, because it does melt some of the sharp fibres down. And then I'm going to spray paint the whole thing, and well, hopefully it's going to end up looking pretty good. Hopefully, anyway. Yeah, it's a shame about the silver middle part there, but there's nothing I can really do about that with the bracket being in the way. It is what it is. We'll make do with what we've got. Who knows, I might make a little shield or something for it. Depends what I can find. This, there we go. Yeah, I've got the decibel killer in there because obviously I don't want this thing ridiculously loud. I wanted this thing to be as quiet as possible, you know. Again, if it's an army style scout vehicle, you kind of need to be quiet, don't you? But, yep. It'll do. It makes it look a little old, I suppose. I don't know how long ago they used to put exhaust wrap on exhausts, but it's got to help. I'm using one of those adapters. It adapts a blowtorch top to one of those camping gas, well, little green, usually a green heater, a bit like a gas fire. It glows red when you run it. Usually use them when you go camping. Lethal things, you know, those things. And well, we've got thousands of those cans, so not thousands, but we've got probably 30, 40 of these cans, and I need to get rid of them, so I need to heat this thing up at the same time, so what better way to do it than to just use it to heat that up, and I can see it's working quite well. Anyway, that should do. I've got way more stuff to do. I might start now, maybe. Do I start working on the dashboard? I really need to get the handlebars and stuff sorted out on this thing, because at the moment they're still disconnected. And they need to be painted, they need to be all sorts of stuff, so we'll see. Right, thanks for watching. Oh, well, I'm doing another little video on this. So, as you can see here, I am making a bit of a dashboard for this thing, instrument cluster. It's going interesting. Things didn't go to plan, as you can see. The markings are off considerably, but the front face looks pretty good. The edge may not look very straight, but it'll be fine. I'm going to chamfer these off. Is it a chamfer or curve these off? So it's a nice swooping curve. I think that'll look quite nice. Stop it from being pointy. Keep in mind this is going to be pointing towards the driver too, so it's a nice sharp edge. We'll see how that goes. I'll probably end up putting rubber covering over all of this. We'll see. I have made myself a front headlight mounting point for it. Didn't realise at the time, but I don't have any E markings on this bloody light, which I hope they allow to pass. It's got some markings on it, but I don't know if they're European approved or UK approved. We'll see. We'll see. I don't think a 50cc needs a beam pattern anyway. It just has to have a light that lights up. We'll see how it goes. Indicators are all painted. They're over there in that tub. My cool fuel tap I went to turn it on and it just snapped in my hand, so yeah, it's not a very cool fuel tap. I just sheared off. Literally put the key in, went to turn it, because the lock was a bit stiff with the paint being in there. I didn't turn it hard. It just went and just the whole thing turned and left the nut on the bottom of the fuel tank. So I was a bit annoyed about that. As far as I know, I haven't knocked it or banged it in any way, but it just goes to show. So I've ordered another different style of fuel tap. Not a locking one, sadly, but we'll see. We'll see what we can do. Anyway, I'm going to crack on more with this.